relationship with Ronnie happened first musically. I was a huge fan. I actually wore out 2 original Montrose records at home, and he was my favorite guitar player, and it was Robin Trower and Montrose were my 2 favorite bands. And Ronnie was a Bay Area guy, and I was always hoping I would run into him somewhere. I was in a music store in San Francisco in 1979 or 80, and I was carrying a 59 Les Paul in my case, and all of a sudden I felt somebody grab my shoulder. I turned around. It's Ronnie Montrose. He said, "What's in your case?" I said, "It's a 59 Les Paul." He goes, "Can I see it?" We became friends and started going fishing together, and I started helping Ronnie find guitars when he needed them, and he started selling guitars through me. So that went on for, till 2012 when he passed away. I first found that guitar, though. It was hanging up in Leo's Music, and I went in there one day and I looked up, and there it was hanging on the wall, and I was just like, what is this guitar? What is this Sunburst? I knew what they were. That was the first one I'd ever played in my life. And so they got it down, I played it, I said, I want it. I want the guitar. It was $2,500. And this guy, Bill Acton, who worked at Leo's Music at the time, told me, he said, "See this scratch here?" And it was on the, near the, the tail of the guitar. He said, one of Ronnie's drummers broke his foot pedal and threw it at the crowd during a concert. And he said, Ronnie turned around and hit his guitar. And he said, and that's what made that mark there. He said, that was the last time the guy ever played with Ronnie. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. Well, when I met Ronnie later, Ronnie told me that, no, that didn't happen. He said that guitar had a Bigsby on it at one point. So this guy either made it up or somebody told him that, but so there was a Bigsby on that guitar, and I'm sure if one looks today, there'd be the holes for the Bigsby at the base of the guitar. Over the years, we talked about the various bursts and how he got them, and he had loved that guitar. The STP burst was obviously the cooler of the 3 guitars. It's also the one that he did the Montrose album on. So to me, it's a very special, historic guitar, and obviously one of the best sounding records ever made.
I just know that if he was sitting here instead of me, I wish he was, he would be floored. He would be so speechless. I know he'd be very, very moved by it and very, very thankful to be recognized like this, and that his guitar, was recognized like this. It would mean a lot to him. So I'm very thankful to Gibson for doing this. It was a surprise to me when Detlef called me. So I said, is this for real? This is something that he would have always wanted to see.